Hi, this is Pat Grady of Embellishing Bliss. Welcome to week 5 of Navigate the Journey. Can't believe we're getting close to the end of this class. Last week we talked about transform. Like I mentioned before, one of my very, very favorite topics, and I just had we had a great time with it, and we're able to do some fun things and think about ways that we have transformed, and not necessarily that it has to be huge things, but little tiny baby steps. When you take a look back at where you've come and what you're doing, you're able to see what a change you've made and how you have transformed. This week our topic is renew. And besides this video that I'm sending you, I'm also sending you the video that I taped the last time I taught this class. And in that video, I'm going to demonstrate how to do the cover of your journal if you decide that you want to paint it. Just one option of something that you can do. This time I'm not doing that because I'm not ready to paint the cover of my journal. I just started my journal when you did, and I don't know what I want it to look like yet. So I'm going to send that other bonus video so you'll have that one as well. And it kind of talks about where we've come so far in the class. So I thought that would be helpful for you. But this week is about renew. And I want to read just a couple of things to you. There's one verse that in the Bible that actually doesn't even sound like it came from the Bible. And it's Romans 12:2, and it says, "Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." In other words, we can really be changed by the way that we are thinking about our life and how we are renewing ourselves. One of the things that I love to think about with renewing is this time of year. I mean, we're in August, and unfortunately, it's getting close to the end of summer, and I know kids and teachers, different people are going back to school. And it's a time of renewal. It's a time to kind of hit the restart button and start fresh. So that whole feeling of, that you've changed, that we've come through anticipation, and then after anticipation, we decided to release some things we didn't need anymore, reclaim the things that were meaningful to us. Then those things we transformed, and now we feel renewed. We've kind of gone through a process, and it's sort of like in the springtime when you go outside and everything's pretty black and white in the winter here in Minnesota, not a whole lot of color. And when that first burst of color comes, if it's the little bit of green grass coming up or maybe some flowers or something like that, it is just this breath of fresh air that makes you feel invigorated, and it is just the greatest feeling. And that's what I'm hoping that you're going to get from renew. When I took a look at the definitions, one of the definitions for renew is to make like new, restore to freshness, vigor, or perfection. I mean, just this idea that it's like, wow, give it a new facelift, give something a new look, to make new spiritually, or restore to existence. So in other words, redoing, kind of, a lot of the advertising, they talk about, new and improved, but that idea that you can renew something, that you can give it a fresh life, even just by looking at things differently, by having a new attitude with it. So it's a chance to begin again. And so even though renew is sort of the end of this cycle, it's sort of like you start all over again. You've come through the different stages, you've come to renew, and now it's like, wow, I get to kind of start all over again. So this week we're going to do much like we've been doing in the past. You're going to have another prompt that you'll be doing for this week. And then I'm going to not go a really long time on this video because you have the other video to watch where I share, a bunch of other things and a project that I did last year that kind of walks you through how you can gain this feeling of renewal. And as far as the conference call this week, keep an eye open for in your inbox. We'll probably have it a different time. Hopefully on Friday. We're trying to figure out with people's schedule of going back to school and that sort of thing, what's going to work best. So keep an eye on your inbox, and I will be letting you know when we're going to be doing the conference call. Hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you on the conference call. See you then. Bye now.